I'm about to embark on a dream holiday to travel around Asia for the next 5 months. And my journey starts with 32 hours with China Southern Airlines. So come follow along as I fly from London to Osaka. Hello, it's my first time flying with China Southern Airlines today.
We are now arriving at Heathrow Terminal 4, where this train terminates.
I will be on the 22:10 flight with an overnight layover in Guangzhou. And during my layover, I'll be staying in the China Southern Hotel. The stay is usually free, but I did pay a 150 yuan supplement to have the room to myself. So the total fare of my one-way ticket came to £350. This view makes me so excited to fly. I just boarded, so let's take a look at the amenities. The economy class is in a standard 3-3-3 layout. The seats look quite clean and well cushioned, and it comes with an adjustable headrest. There is plenty of leg room, and there's even a footrest, which is so nice. Power banks are forbidden on planes now, but there's a socket underneath the seat and another one under the screen. These are the fluffiest pillows I've seen on an airline, and the blanket was so soft and warm too. I was so surprised to find an amenities kit in economy class. Does any other airline do this? The kit comes with cotton pads, an eye mask and a toothbrush set, as well as some earbuds and a hair comb. A paper menu was also provided, and today's dinner is a choice between chicken with rice or beef with potatoes. Shortly after takeoff, we were served our refreshment. I ordered a cola and was also given a sanitary wipe and a snack. These were really good, and the nuts stayed crunchy because the fruits and nuts came in separate compartments. That's so smart. About 2 hours after takeoff, we were served our first meal. I got the chicken with rice option, which was surprisingly flavorful. The chicken was a little dry, but the rice was moist and delicious. The meal also came with bread and butter, cheese and crackers, a potato salad, an assorted fruit bowl, and my favorite strawberry Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I didn't expect much from the meal, but it definitely exceeded my expectation. The cabin light was turned off after dinner, so I headed to the bathroom to get ready for sleep. Here's a quick look at the bathroom. It's a fairly standard layout, similar to other airlines. It's very small, but is kept pretty clean. Other than soap, they also provide a perfume spray and body lotion. It was around 1 AM by this point, and I was feeling very tired. Good night. Here's an overview of our flight path for this flight. About 8 hours in, and we're just a few more hours away from landing. The total flight time is around 11 hours. Chinese airlines fly over Russia, so the flight tends to be a bit shorter. I don't tend to bother with in-flight entertainment, but here's a quick flick through. The selection is not bad. There's a mix of Western and Chinese options. We were served a hot towel just before our second meal service. This was a really nice touch and much needed after 8 hours on the plane. The second meal was served around 2 hours before landing, and there was a choice between chicken noodles or sausage with egg omelette. The noodles were good, but the chicken tasted a little salty. However, I did enjoy the croissant with strawberry jam a lot. We were also served a yogurt and a pudding, and I thought the pudding was very yummy. To be honest, there was so much food I couldn't really finish it all, so I ended up taking this Kit Kat away instead. We landed early, and I made my way straight through immigration and onto the arrivals hall. The China Southern Airlines counter is located at the end of the hall, and it's only a 2-minute walk away from the arrivals area. I was given a sticker by airline staff and waited around 10 minutes with other passengers for the free shuttle to the hotel, which was around 10 minutes away. I will be back in China for 1.5 months at the end of my 5-month trip, so I'm looking forward to coming back and exploring the country a little bit more. There are many good food options near the hotel, so you don't have to worry about going hungry. The check-in process was very easy and the hotel looks very modern. I have the room to myself, so let me give you a quick room tour. Here's a first look. There's an open closet area by the door. It has a safe as well as 2 pairs of single-use slippers. The bathroom itself is very spacious. There's a large mirror and an open sink area. There are some China 7 branded toothbrushes and hair comb, and there's everything that you would need for a comfortable overnight stay. The toilet and shower area is separated. There's a rain shower, it's pretty clean, and I found the water pressure to be very good. The shower room is huge. I feel like you can fit a bathtub in here. The only downside is that the silicone around the shower is a little bit moldy, but overall it does the job for one night. I really like this gigantic mirror in the hallway. Hello! Next to the mirror is a bar area with 2-3 bottles of water and a kettle. There are also mugs to use, packets of tea, and a fridge. I was assigned a room with twin beds. It looks pretty spacious and clean, and that's the most important thing. The single beds are quite wide, so I had a really comfortable sleep. There's a shared bedside table by the beds. It comes with a night lamp and light switches and sockets on the wall, which I found to be very convenient. There's also a TV on the opposite wall and a desk area to the side. You can order in-room dining at an affordable price if you don't want to go out to eat. There are set meals for around £5 and you can even order coffee too. Here's the view from the window. The hotel is located in a residential area and there are food stalls and local restaurants right outside. But the noise was not an issue at all. So it's almost 7 PM, but I'm not actually that hungry, so I'm gonna go to 7-Eleven and see if I can buy something small from there. I keep seeing people eat this instant noodle at the airport, so I decided to get one for myself too. I think this is one of the most popular brands in China, and I'm pairing it with an egg and sausage. It looks pretty good, right? I ate this up so fast, it was a really delicious combination. A quick and simple meal was just what I needed before jumping into the shower and passing out in bed. Good morning! I woke up nice and early to get some breakfast downstairs before I head to the airport. The breakfast buffet offered a selection of pastries and stir-fries. It was a pretty simple and standard breakfast for a Chinese hotel, but everything I got tasted good and it was free. I also saw some pre-packaged breakfast bags for people who need to leave before the breakfast buffet is open. I got to the airport 2.5 hours before my flight. My luggage was automatically forwarded to Osaka, so I didn't need to check in. But the security queue at the airport was long, so come early if you're traveling this route. I'm taking a 9:25 AM flight to Osaka this morning. This is a 3.5-hour flight, so there is no entertainment system. We were served the same snack as my earlier flight, followed by a full meal. I got the teriyaki chicken and it was so delicious. The chicken was juicy and flavorful, and the skin was seared and crispy. It was the best meal I've had on a plane in a while. It also came with a pasta salad and a noodle salad. The noodle salad came with a dashi sauce which tasted just like the ones in Japan. I also got a super soft bread and some very cute looking fruits. Because of the meal, the flights flew by really quickly, and before I knew it, Osaka was in sight. I'm so excited for the next few months in Japan, and also for my travel around in Asia in general. I hope this video was useful, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to follow what I get up to over the next 5 months.